Hello everybody and welcome back to this War of Mine. Today we are continuing with the scenarios. We were raided last night, used a whole load of bullets to get rid of them, but we are continuing the scenario today with Pavle, with Zlata, with Cveta and with Anton. Last night we went to the warehouse and got a whole load of good stuff. If you want to check that out, do check out the last video. So far we are doing pretty damn alright actually. We have got a well set up little base. We've got plenty of food coming in from this traps, and we've also got a vegetable garden upstairs. Ooh, we actually have to do this now. We're out of fertilizer. That is annoying, but I suppose we can't do much about that. Pavle, you need to head to bed. He got slightly wounded in the fray yesterday, but that's absolutely fine. We need to make a couple of saw blades if we can. Wrong place. Here we go. How much water do we currently have? 34. Perfect. I want to make a... Oh, I can only make one. That's annoying. I need to get more if I can. Maybe if the trader man comes, I'll gather as many components as we can. Which is good. We'll see what this has to say. It says it's about to start snowing soon, which is kind of what we expected. Much colder. Some classical music. Yeah, nothing has changed since yesterday, but that's fine. Do we have enough to put a little bit of fuel in here, maybe? Boom, boom. Yeah, we do. We're up to perfect levels. We want to keep ourselves as nice and toasty as possible. We could gather a few more bits and pieces, I guess, but we are still a bit low on components. About to say, I don't think I've even got anything to do this water with. Nope. So yeah, we're pretty much stuck where we are. Waiting to see if the trader man comes, but that is it. I do want to see if I can make a second garden at some point, or at least from now on make 8 veg instead of 4, because that puts us in a better position. Then this can be set up, this can be set up. We managed to get a whole load of food from the warehouse. Taking that out is very, very good. And we can kind of see where we are going after that. Who's we got? The trader. Perfect. In fact, I'll try and clear him out of components just to see what we can get. Getting a second one of those would be very, very helpful, and we can see what we're getting ourselves in for. So, I can give you this, and how much components do you have? You have 33. Okay, if I do that, and one of those, it's very generous of me, is it? Okay, we'll drop that down, and we'll take 7 of that. I think that is going to be our maximum. If I was to do that for that, maybe, and then drop it down until you say no, we'll deal on that. That seems sensible. And then we're going to go again and use one of these to try and pick up the remaining stuff. I can grab one of those, maybe some wood. No, that is the maximum. Then we'll deal on that. We'll go again. You've just randomly switched places for some reason. Who knows? That's fine. We can send off one of those and get this. I feel like that's a good haul. I could maybe get some more of these parts. I think we're doing okay. We have now got a full-on repertoire of weapons, so we're pretty solid there. Those components there are good. How much wood do we have? We've got no wood. I do need to think about the wood situation. I can get maybe a little bit more if I give one of those, maybe. I feel like that's not the right thing to do. Maybe this? I could even get... How much less wood do I get for that? Deal on that. Then go again and go for another one of those for some of this. That won't do try harder. Then I will leave one of those behind and go for that. That won't do try harder. Interesting. I thought that would be enough. I'm going to give back one of those, and then that should be enough. Deal. Perfect. Thank you very much. That's all I'm going to take today. Goodbye. How are we doing and stuff then? We've got a good amount of stuff, but the main thing I wanted to grab is I'm going to be grabbing as many bullets as I can, because we're using them a lot to defend ourselves right now. And it's only going to cost me 10, so we're going to do that and make 10 bullets. Meanwhile, Cveta, you can get working on this as well. I think is good. I could make myself a herbal workshop soon. How much is it? You know what? Let's make a herbal workshop. Get that up and running. I can put it up on this floor, which means Anton, your job is now going to be the water boy. And by water boy, I mean the guy who gets these to make water. We'll make 2 for now, and we're going to keep ourselves moving from there. I feel like we are doing a good job collecting stuff here. I'll wait for Anton to these 2 things, and then we can go. Then our plan is going to be to maybe get a second one of these to get... but then we're going to want to set up our situation to be able to make booze, pure alcohol, and herbs. So we're going to need a second garden, a moonshine still, and a improved still. So we've just got a whole load of... an alcohol distillery, I think, is the improved still. Which is good. That's now sorted. So you can run over here, Anton, and do these bits. Nice. We can have a look at this, and we can see we can make a few bits and pieces, but most importantly, we need to upgrade it to get some of the better stuff, but that's fine. Going to get the water up and running, which is good. I suppose, Cveta, you could run for it. Yeah, I might as well. Go for it. Run, 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 run as fast as you can. You're probably not going to get there before Anton could do it, but you know what? Why don't you try? It's actually quite close. You know what? I'll let you do it. You worked hard to get there. There we go. And then we'll end the day. Perfect. That gives us plenty of water and plenty of stuff. Good. I'm going to go back to the warehouse this time. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Should have got myself another saw blade, I realise at this point, but you know what? We're going to go for upstairs first, and then we'll come back downstairs and gather everything else we can tomorrow. There's plenty of things to gather here. We're doing a pretty solid job. We do need to just make sure we gather useful items, but I might as well gather from what I can find as well. Like some of those are going to be useful. Lots of parts is all good. Managed to gather every single thing that these guys dropped this time, which is always helpful. Sometimes I'm silly and forget that. More fertilizer is always good, even though I'll be using food for fertilizer for plants. But we can keep ourselves moving. Eventually we'll be getting 8 veg every single other day, which is more than enough to sustain even 4 people, sorry. So we should be absolutely fine, which is good. That's broken, which gives us another spot in our inventory. Smash through this location. I can also smash through up the top in order to get around, but I don't really need to. The main thing is to gather for more stuff from these parts and under the beds for more meds. There's a whole load of good stuff. The final saw blade is downstairs, so we should be fine to... I mean, look at that. I don't actually need the guitars. I've got one already, so we're not going to take them. Going to focus on other things. There's plenty of stuff in this location that I will be needing to have with me. I could take some more of this, I suppose. Let's see if we can get more gunpowder, because that's kind of like fake bullets. Both of those parts are now fake bullets, and I'm realising I've always left them behind because I've never really felt like I needed them. Let's actually go upstairs. I think that downstairs there's not much to grab, but up here there is. And the kitchen, and also the back top roof, which is interesting. Although you don't actually need to break through here, because you can just climb up on the outside if you're smart. Good, a couple of collections. Let's break into this way though. Gather what we can from this pile, because there's normally 2 in there. Yep, there is. Can do a zoom in. Gather those, they're both helpful. More electronic parts. This is the thing, the rest of the stuff I want to make. Oh, I don't need that. That's the thing, is the remaining things I want to make do need to require a lot of components, a lot of wood, and a lot of parts. Because I think we need a thermoregulator for the alcohol distillery, another heat lamp. Although the heat lamp isn't needed actually for the second farm. The second farm we can focus on getting just the first level, which is the herb one. I mean, I'll take some more of those, which is good. Don't really need to think about too much else. Gathering more components from other areas. Seems like we have had the glitch. It's not really a glitch. I think it is a function of the game in that they say, oh, components are a lot more rare now, and so you're going to have to deal with it, meaning that you also have to fight with a lot of higher prices for them, which is also something that's a bit more interesting. There are a few other bits and places to go and look at, though, so I will do that, but we've got some stuff in here, which is... Oh, I forgot I left all that in there. And the weapon parts. I feel like this is actually the haul that I needed. We can come back tomorrow and gather the rest of the stuff. That's good. More fertilizer for more stuff. If I look at my backpack, yeah, I'm doing all right. Got a good haul today, which should be enough to feed everybody tomorrow, which is kind of what we were after. Should have a look through these piles now. Haven't really gone downstairs and seen what's out there, but you know what? We've got too much space left. We've still got too much stuff in our inventory for us to be worrying about special places. Good, can I run across here with a jump? I can, saves me some time. I do like that jump, it's like a proper, like, action man. Woo! Let's jump down. That was a bit of an extreme reaction, I realise now, but you know what, why not? Let's go. Perfect. Gather what we can. More parts, more electronic parts, always good. We'll see what we can gather from these remaining locations. This was the place where the guy was just snooping just before we got him. There's lots of wood. I need more components, but there's lots of wood. I think there may be a period where the components reappear, but we will see. Because that's the thing, is like it is a vital thing you kind of need at all times. I've now got pretty full inventory. Let's see what's in this back pile. And then we can just kind of run for the exit, which is very good. We'll grab another one of those. Good. I feel like I've got a good selection today. Well done. Well done, Pavle. That is day 22 done. I think that's day 22 done. And we can kind of move on from there. Right, we're doing 3 episodes a day. No, yeah, that's day 22. So 22, 23, and 24. So we've actually only done 1 episode today. 1 day this episode, sorry. We do need to eat today, though. We have got some materials. Or maybe I wait, actually. You can go to bed. We're going to wait and see what we can do with this, because this will have plenty now. We do need to make another saw blade. A hatchet would also be helpful, but for now we're just going to do that. And you're hungry. We've got enough for 3 more, but we need more components. So that's going to be the challenge. You can wait down there, Anton, just because you are going to probably be waiting for what we need. Do we have any more fuel on the go? Good, we do. I know it's not technically the winter yet, but what we're going to be focusing on is sorting that out. We'll get 2 more bullets, I think, is the way to go. And then, no, you can get those bullets. Cveta, you're going to run upstairs and get ready for this section. Getting more components is going to be tricky. I don't know, normally it says on the radio, but I feel we've not had that in the radio. So maybe I am being completely blind to the whole thing. You think there would be some places that they wouldn't, say, have lost everything, but I'm about to say, boast of the radio, they destroyed a gang smuggling people out of the city by boat. It was the only way to evacuate those in dire need of medical aid, so let's hope that it's just bluster as usual. Interesting. Is that like saying, oh, you blew your chance to go to the port? Maybe I should go to the port now and see. I think there is normally some good stuff at the port, so there's no downside to going to the port. Maybe that will be my plan now. But yes, we're going to gather a whole load of vegetables before we start to eat today. Let Pavle get his beauty sleep, as always, and these guys can start to focus on their efforts here. Okay, let's see if anyone turns up today. We could have some neighbours doing some neighbourly things, but for now we're focusing on this being finished. Takes forever, but yeah. Maybe a zoom in on Cveta gives us a bit of a thumbnail for the day. I don't know. I need to think more about my thumbnails as I play, because if I'm taking clips from this, it just means that it's a lot. Otherwise, you end up in a situation where you're just kind of focusing on other bits and pieces, and I then have to try and grab something from what I did, which not always is the best. Sometimes what I did is actually kind of boring, so maybe far away, so like that's the best picture I could get, and it's very blurry and all this sort of stuff. I need to make sure I do a lot of zooming. There we go. You can tell I'm going slightly mad when I'm waiting for something to happen in this game, because there's not really much else for me to do apart from wait. But as soon as that's done, we'll be able to like thrive. We'll get lots and lots of veg all the time. And we only then need to use 2 veg every single day, and then every other day, and then we're getting so much build up of food. And we're already at 8. I could just cook this food, but I kind of want to use my new tool, my new toy that I made. I built a garden, so we're going to use the garden for goodness sake. There we go. Time to get those. Nice. Once we've done those, you are going to, Zlata, get this up and running for me. Which is nice. Good, we've now got 5, so we make 2 of those, and then you focus on doing this times by 2. We're getting 8 in... Oh, it takes 72 hours. That's the thing, it takes 3 days. So 8 is the one that makes the most sense to do. Yeah, we're by no means any other reason to do anything. Good. We then need to make sure everyone is going and eating, which includes you, Pavle, but you are now not even tired anymore. Get up. We're not paying you to sleep. I mean, we're not paying you at all. I suppose there's a benefit to you for doing the work that we're asking you to do. You survive and you thrive in this situation. But you know what? Yeah, we're going to focus on this. Good, that's nice done. We can then go and eat. Everyone will just go and eat, and then we're going to go to the port and see if that is actually a sign that they managed to get everybody. Zlata, you're going to go and play the guitar, and we're going to see where it all goes. I doubt they would have got rid of the port as an exit. That would be an interesting one. I've not seen that message, though, before. It's definitely a new message for me, so that's why I'm a little bit cautious. If you run downstairs quickly, Pop. Actually, no, you run up to here. Anton, you can run downstairs. I just want to see what I need in order to make some of the stuff I'm thinking about making. Because if we look here, we need to get this. We need to get this. We don't need too much, actually, for both of those. Thermoregulator we can just build immediately. And then we'll end the day there. And everyone's kind of happy. That's on its go. We're doing all right. Let's go and have a checkout of the port. You need to scavenge, sleep, sleep, sleep. Perfect. We'll take both these tools. I think they're both useful for us. And yeah, we're going to go. We're going to go for it. Maybe the guy did actually get out. Or maybe this is a situation where the guy was actually... the guy has been caught. Which I doubt would be the case. I don't think that is a possibility here. That's bullets. Grab some of those. Run over this way. I know there are lots of people who would say I should leave that pile and then put everything into that pile. I'm just a bit like, oh no, not really. Just a bit, yeah, there's definitely no components left. We're in a bit of a sticky situation. No components. About to say, we can still see the boat, so I think we're actually fine to use this method. I do need a lot more gems though, and I don't think I can get many. So we're going to break through back here and get this stuff. There's normally a few interesting things back here. But yeah. I don't see why they only take gems. Like, I think that they would be able to get a lot more other stuff if they really wanted to. I just think, like, I could give him guns or I could give him, like, protection. Like, if I gave him a military vest and such, surely that would be well enough. But I think I know where the actual bits that I want are. I'll take all of that. Good. The actual gems that I do want are at the central square. I think they're further back, and I think there are some at the old town. There are some... I think there are quite a few of them all over the place, actually. I've just not really been that bold. I think there may be some upstairs as well. But yeah, we'll grab some more materials and see what we've got. The guy is there. Yeah, of course he is. We do want to see if we can grab some gems. So that's going to be a target. Maybe there'll be a few here. I do have to wait for his spiel if I want this to kick in properly, though, so that is what I will be focusing on. We're going to let the spiel happen. Hello. You are Karel, but this means I go to sleep. Hello. Yes, Karel, the person who's going to help us escape this awful, awful situation. Would you like to get away from this place? I actually really would. Thank you. We're going to run upstairs and see what we're going to do. I can trust you. I can get you and your family to safety. Well, it's not my family as such, but it is us getting us to safety. Kind of want to jump in the boat. Can I get up here? I feel like there should be a jumping on this, climb, sort of way. But you know what? I have to just sit here and wait for this conversation to take place. I'm looking at your boat. It's actually a very nice boat. It's quite bright, to be honest. I'm surprised you haven't painted it black in this situation. When you're trying to smuggle, you want as dark a bike... A darker bike? As dark a boat as possible. Went very posh there for a second, boat. I've heard you from the trader. Think about the offer. Yeah, I'll think about your offer, but dude, I need more gems if I'm going to actually get anything from you. But that's fine. We're going to climb upstairs and see what we can get up the top here. I think there's a few areas. Maybe there's a second saw blade here. Yeah, you know what? Let's break into his supplies. Why not? What are we going to do? What's he going to do? Sue us? No. We're just going to steal his gems and give them back to him if we possibly can, although I can do that the next day I come back here. Good. This crowbar's been with me a lot. Like, I think there's probably some gems here, isn't there? There is. That's what we need. But I'm not going to take him today. We'll come back when it's now not private property and we can then just steal it all. Good. And we're going to grab from up here the little bits extra that are actually really helpful. I mean, that's also quite helpful. Is there anything in my inventory? We can come back here. Is that actually snow? It's not winter. Why does he have snow? Genuinely, if anyone has a genuine reason why this guy has some snow in his medicine cabinet, then let me know in the comments, because what the hell? I know that they say, like, war is like hell, and they're saying hell freezes over, but that's not really what that means. You don't put snow in your medicine cabinet. I've been running into a few interesting things about this game recently. That's a peculiar one. But yes, we'll do one more day this episode, and we're going to keep on moving. Well, we raided. We were, and we managed to chase them off, and we've got a whole load of good stuff. You're tired. That's fine. Go to bed then. We've got that up and running now. The veg. Sorry. I shouldn't have been coughing directly to the mic. I did cover myself, but that's probably quite loud for you. I apologise. It's the sort of thing, my sore throat is subsiding, but it just means that I'm dealing with a lot of situations here. Good. There are shortages of water. If you melt snow for water, make sure you boil it before... What? What? It's not winter. What are you talking about? It'll get much colder. Yes, we're expecting snow, but we have not had snow. What is going on? I'm very confused. We've got 2 more fuel. Let's put the fuel on the fire. Boom, boom. And then let's make more fuel. Although I do need to make sure I get lots and lots of fuel, wood, soon. But we do need to turn a lot of it into stuff like that. I could probably make a axe as well. Having an axe is going to be a helpful little tool for later. Yep. How much of this do I need? I can also make one of those. We're going to make a hatchet, and we're going to make a pistol. And we're going to be very, very good, and very, very happy, and very, very strong. This is going to be a perfect setup, and we're going to be absolutely fine, aren't we? That's the thing I always tell myself, although I don't always believe it. We'll see where we're going from here, which is very, very nice. Climb up. Are we going to see anyone at the door? Doubt it. Good, good, good. I kind of want to upgrade this, but I know I need so many more components, and I'm currently out. We have plenty of water, I think. 21. Even after doing this, we have 21 water, which is strong. We have a good hatchet now up and running. But I don't think there's much else to do. Is there? Wait for the guy to come if he comes today. Oh, Anton, you're going to need to get some exercise in. We've got some more food on the go. Good, run. We actually want to use the fertilizer to make this, to be honest. Oh, the trader is coming today. I'm surprised. We have plenty of materials to trade for it, though, so that's good. Maybe he'll be a bit more precious about his components, but we're going to get them as much as we can. Because upgrading some stuff is going to be big for us. You've got 29. Good. We're going to do this, this, this. Fine, we can have a deal. Perfect. But I'm going to take one of those off. We're going to do this. That won't do try harder. We'll take 3. Thank you very much. So we've got all of the good stuff there. Now we just need to keep ourselves moving. We'll drop that for this, maybe. Do I need all of that? I don't really think I do. I kind of want just to drag up the rest of this stuff. I'll drop that and see what else is down here. I mean, taking 2 of those is helpful. Maybe instead of the 1 component, I'll take that bullet. I think that's probably worth more for me. If I drop 2 of this, maybe, could I get 4 of that? No, I can only get 2. Which just saves me the time, I guess, from burning it. But we're already burning some, so you know what? Let's grab this, just in case we want to make something. That puts us at 28. Is there anything else I could maybe do? Oh no, I was going to say, if I go back to trading, maybe do this for the remaining stuff in this place. 1, 2, anything else? More fuel. That won't do try harder. I mean, technically, while it is still the winter, not the winter, we should grab what we can. Okay, we've got a full inventory there, but that's grabbed pretty much all of the useful materials for us. We're going to say goodbye to you, and that'll be the end of the day. Anton, you do need to set this up, don't you? We don't have any fertilizer. I thought I grabbed some. Okay. Oh, I used it immediately upstairs, didn't I? How close are we to upgrading this? We are quite a way away. That's absolutely fine. Let's have a quick look, actually. How much more do we need to build this to make ourselves a moonshine stuff? 14 and 20. We're actually not too far away. We are going to go and make the alcohol distillery first, I think, because we've got a bit of this. Where do I put it? Because I could make it in the bathroom section. You know what? This room. This room's going to be our alcohol collection. We've currently got, is it 2 booze? No, we've got 1 of those and 1 proper alcohol. Then we need to set up another garden. The garden can go in the bathroom, and then we can kind of move from there. I think we're doing an alright job. Once that's started going, we'll end the day, and we'll see what we can gather from everything else. We do need a few extra bits and pieces. The old town could be the place to get a few bits and pieces. The port. Do I return to the port and gather what I can from there? Ghost house is fully stocked, taken from. Small apartment building has got some issues. Semi-detached house is scary, so is the ruined villa. So the airport, maybe I need to get some more stuff from. The church can always give me a few bits and pieces. The school. Okay, we're pretty much done the construction site. The hotel is the bartering place. That's quite good, as is the central square. I'm trying to think, do we have much to trade? Maybe we do. Maybe I'll go for another trading situation at the central square. Taking these with me and seeing what I can get. Because if I can get some more components from there, that's probably the safer bet. Because I'm going to need more components, more wood, and more parts if I can. That's the plan, yeah. And I'll take this as well. And let's go. Let us go and scavenge. Is there anything else I want to take with me? I don't think so. I think we're doing all right. Mostly parts tonight, and then we'll see where we can go from there. Perfect. Hello, the first person. This is the first person who gives me the good stuff. You have a load of random stuff for me, right? Hello. Good, yes, I do need some materials, maybe some wood. Good. Oh, you've got a load of good stuff, actually. We'll give you all of this and see what you can give me. If I drop this, that won't do try harder. What's the maximum I can get in terms of piles? I could do 16. I think 16 is the smartest. If I look at my backpack now, that's kind of full. I do want some of their other bits and pieces, though. I kind of want to do... If I do this, how much of this would you give me? 1. Fine. If I do the rest of this, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm trying to work out what else is worthwhile taking. That's a good selection, actually. If I deal on that, how much space do I have? I've then got 4 spots left, which means I could pick up some more wood, maybe? Or some more components. Let's try. I've got 4 slots. If I give this, because that's a useful thing to have. 3, 4. Then a little bit of wood. I mean, that seems like a sensible collection to have. About to say. I've done quite well there today. I'm going to grab what we can from over here, because I think that is enough to make my moonshine still. Which is good. And then I will take, on top of that. I think that's good. Because then we can make another gun, which we can then trade. So we'll end it there for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, especially with that weird snow Portman thing. No, I was thinking of Portman Snow. Portmando, which is the one you stuff 2 words together. Anyway, Thank you for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe, especially if you love this War of Mine, as it's the thing I do 6 days a week on this channel. I hope you enjoy, and if you are, please do see you soon. Ta-ra.